The second Unite the Kingdom rally organised by Tommy Robinson is about to kick off this Saturday in Parliament Square, and it has clearly stirred up absolute panic in Keir Starmer's heart. Instead of listening to the British people, Starmer has gone on the attack. He has announced that the government is blocking foreign right-wing figures from entering the United Kingdom to attend the rally. They have banned people like Dominik Tarczynski, a well-known Polish politician and member of the European Parliament.
You trying to lecture Mr. Trump, Mr. Bolsonaro, Mr. Milei, you trying to lecture the whole world, conservative world, about the rule of law. And your people are arrested for corruption. You have no right to lecture us. You have no right to telling us what the democracy is. You have no right to tell me what the rule of law is. That is why I promise we're going to fight your leftism ideology until the final victory.
Starmer actually came out and said that the UK is in a fight for the soul of the nation, using that as his excuse to block these foreign voices. Let's be honest here. Is this what they call fascism? Is this what totalitarianism looks like? Starmer is actually right about one thing. Britain is in a fight for the soul of the nation, but he has it completely backwards. The fight is not against the far right. This is a fight between good and evil. The electoral reality. You would think that after the absolute battering Labour recently took at the local elections a few days ago, and all the infighting happening right now to get Starmer out of office, he would at least show some humility. But instead, he is doubling down. The irony is completely lost on him. The exact reasons why people are marching at the Unite the Kingdom rally are precisely the reasons why Labour and Starmer were completely battered at the polls recently. Instead of trying to find a way to unite the country, Starmer has managed to find a new way to divide us even further. How? By calling real everyday patriots far right. Patriotism means that we cherish a nation's history and feel concern for its future long after we ourselves have gone. Thatcher and Tommy Robinson both show a deep appreciation for securing the future of the nation and honouring its past through patriotism. Starmer claims that the Unite the Kingdom rally organisers are peddling hatred and division.
The organisers, including convicted thugs and racists, are peddling hatred and division. Plain and simple.
However, that is his own unverified opinion and not an objective fact. Let's break down the common sense issues the organisers want to address here. You cannot be far right because you want free speech. You cannot be far right for wanting your borders closed. You cannot be far right if you are against a two-tier justice system. You cannot be far right for wanting illegal migration to stop. You cannot be far right because you are sick of the grooming gang problems that politicians show absolutely zero urgency to deal with. You cannot be far right for wanting low taxes so people are actually encouraged to create businesses. People are completely fed up with politicians labeling them as far-right extremists when all they're asking for is a government that does what is just and right by them. So what is the real fight? Britain is really in a fight for the soul of the nation. But let me repeat, it is not against the people Starmer labels as the far right. This is a fight to preserve Judeo-Christian values. It is a fight for freedom against oppression. It is a fight for equal justice under the law, and a fight to ensure that everyone has a voice, including those on the right. If the people in power seek to belittle a large portion of the public to save their pride, egos, and jobs, then they deserve the rejection they receive. And it's not the growing number of people rejecting the government to be blamed because of the government's terrible performance overall and in the local elections, but the government themselves. It is time for Starmer and Labour to take responsibility for their actions, because if they keep locking up or denying entry to those who disagree with their policies and those who seek freedom for the nation, they will soon have no free people to govern and no country to lead. Britain desperately needs leaders who believe in true justice for all, not a two-tier justice system. We need leaders who can take criticism, who are willing to self-evaluate and who will turn around and finally do what is right by the British people. True leadership means staying accountable to the people you serve. When you lose touch with what the British public actually wants and needs, you must show humility, accept the verdict at the ballot box, and correct course. The British people have spoken clearly through their recent elections and through rallies like the Unite the Kingdom rally. Leaders who refuse to listen and take responsibility will keep losing the trust of the nation. Do you believe that we are in a fight for the soul of the nation? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.